Welcome back to the RMAC Showcase, coming to you from the Colorado Springs Marriott Hotel. As we shoot this episode, it's single digits and snowing, but before too long, it will be springtime, and of course that means baseball. Colorado Mesa picked to win the league again this year, the Mavs receiving all 7 first-place votes. Shortstop Nate Robertson is the preseason player of the year. CMU landing 5 players on the preseason all-conference team. Once again, head coach Chris Hanks will have a target on his back.
We could be very good on the mound. It's still the responsibility of those guys to do what they have the capability of doing. I think we should be offensive. We have some key guys back, and we have some new players that I think people enjoy watching.
The rest of the preseason poll looks like this. CSU Pueblo is number 2. Mike Fabrizio is the preseason pitcher of the year. Highlands is 3. Then we have a 3-way tie for 4th between Colorado Mines, Metro State, and Regis. Keep in mind, only 4 teams in the RMAC tournament this year. Adams State is 7, followed by Colorado Christian. In RMAC softball, Colorado Mesa is also the favorite to win the league. The Mavericks received 9 of a possible 13 first-place votes. Jessica Severinson is the preseason pitcher of the year. She went 19-6 last year with 123 strikeouts. 3 CMU players on the preseason all-conference team for second-year head coach Candace Abrams.
I set my goals high, and on our clubhouse doors I post national championship teams and them holding the trophy, and because I want them to see that every day when they walk out to practice, and so it becomes ingrained in their system that this is what we're working for every day. And I tell them to take that target off our backs, put it on somebody else's chest, and go after everybody like it's the last game you're ever going to play.
CSU Pueblo is number 2. Adams State checks in at number 3. CCU as the preseason player of the year, and Hannah Rappaport. The Cougars are number 4. UCCS is 5, followed by Metro State, Fort Lewis, and Colorado Mines. The Ore Diggers were last year's champs. Regis and Western New Mexico are tied for 9th. Chadron, Highlands, and Black Hills State round out the poll. Metro State's Breanna Hemming is one of the top runners in the RMAC this year. In fact, she's already qualified for 2 events at the Indoor National Championships. But she had no intention of ever being a runner in college. Initially, she dove into the pool. Breanna Hemming's collegiate career started in the pool at a Division I school in the Mountain West Conference.
I started as a diver at Boise State, and I enjoyed my time there, but I got the opportunity to be at the Olympic Training Center, training for triathlon for a little while.
Hemming is a world-class triathlete. She left Boise and returned back home to the Denver area and enrolled at Metro State.
Got a hold of John, was the coach at the time, and he was like, sure, come out and run. Never had run track before, so John and Moss have both helped me learn how to run collegiately.
But Hemming never intended on being an All-American runner in college.
When I was looking for schools, I was convinced that I was not running in college. I had offers to swim and dive and was considering still doing triathlon, but I was adamant that I was not running in college.
Funny how things change. In her first RMAC cross-country championship this fall, Hemming finished 7th.
Breanna really stepped up the last 3 races of the season, and to go from 8th, 7th or 8th at the conference championship to finishing 7th at the national meet was great.
Hemming credits her success on the track back to her days in the pool.
Diving taught me a lot of mental strength. I really became a good athlete because of the mental strength that diving takes. It's any little thing that you think you can or can't do is what's decided on the diving board. And so that strength in athletics comes from my diving career.
So far this indoor season, Hemming has won the mile at the New Mexico Classic, the 800 at Air Force, and was part of a distance medley relay win at Colorado Mines. And she's just a sophomore. Still ahead on the showcase, Tesho Akindele becomes the highest ever RMAC draft pick. Coming up next, Colorado Christian deals with tragedy and an outpouring of support. This is the RMAC Showcase.